H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show. I'm hitting the wrong button. And also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometime Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it is Monday morning. And I can't wait to get this show started. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I got this stuff right. Can't wait to get this show started. That's the wrong side. Can't wait to get this show started. Let me get some things right there. Let me get them right. I think I got them. Okay, I think I got them. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my lighting right. But what's up, y'all? Houston definitely had a great sports weekend. Houston did. Tell me what happened in Houston that we had such a great sports weekend this week. Somebody let me know. Tyrone Caldwell, Monte, give me some of the things why did Houston have a great? Oh, thank you, Mindy. That's my girl, boy. That's Mindy Collins. That's my girl. What? Somebody talk to me. Why did Houston have a great sports weekend? I want to know. Maybe what if I don't know? Tell me. Talk to me. Why did they have everybody? What's up, everybody? Let me shout out to my starting five first. On Facebook, we got Chris Charles, we got Monte Corey, we got Mindy Collins, we got Lance Kaiser, we got Daryl Anderson. Okay, on YouTube, we got D. Holcomb, Rod Wells, Brad Kimball, Mark Edwards, Tyrone Caldwell. The Texans, the Stros, the TSU. Okay. I like that. The Stros, yes, they, yes. Yeah. Somebody said you already know. Somebody said you already know. Astros won. Shout out to them, the 7th straight time. They're in the playoffs. I don't think nobody last time people did that, I think they said was the Yankees or something like that. I forgot to write it down. You know if I don't write it down, remember. The Texans, hey, who is that mad about the Texans? I told y'all about, because last year they was, who should we get as a quarterback? We want Bryce Young. We want everybody. I said, C.J. Stroud. I said, see, Sonya, I know you was on the show. I said, y'all better look out for CJ. Eric Boone, shout out to Eric Boone, all the way from in the Windy City, talking to us. He's traveling all over, checking his daughter out. Great volleyball player. Rod Wells, you can't talk about Astros. They can slide in all they want to. All you got to do is get in. But they didn't slide in for 7 years in a row now. Let's get this. Hey, Lady Baron. Hey there, Seneca. Stroud looked great, and so did their defense. I tried to tell y'all about that, boy. I tried to tell y'all about that Stroud. I mean, I told y'all. I looked up his history. I watched him. I knew he was hungry. Bryce was the man, and nothing against Bryce. Listen, see, notice I can talk positive about somebody else without dropping somebody, and I'm getting sick of that. I'm watching people talk about, man, Bryce gonna be all right. Who's the other quarterback? Uh, Somebody else got people. They say it was better than CJ. But I mean, who else? But hey, Belinda, yes, the Astros is division champs. Chop Shop, y'all see, it's it's gonna be for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the information shortly, maybe later on today, so you have it. Uh, please tell Chris Walker we're ready for Sunday night. Tell him, you know what, y'all, Chris Walker, bless his little heart, bless his little heart, just bless his little heart. That's all I'm gonna say about Chris. Bless his little heart. Boy, them Rangers announcing they mad. Colorado future's bright. Absolutely. I had a great I enjoyed watching Colorado this weekend. I'm gonna talk about Prime. I'm just seeing what y'all are talking about. Yeah, they won the division 6 times in those 7 years. Yes. Please help had me doing some research. Oh, I want you to do some research. Y'all, that's all I be. Listen, when I throw something out there, Tina, I want y'all to research. And that Tina and that old sorry team of hers, they keep winning. Tina, Tina, I want to support you, but just something about Joey Bosa, I just cannot support. I don't want him to win a game. I just don't. I just don't. I don't like that team. I don't like the team. I just don't like it. Please tell me what's going on. We're going to talk about Jimmy Butler. Oh, I got his ass. Oh, believe you me, I got him on the list. We're going to talk about that mess. But let me see. Anybody else says something? Don't bring it back to the Cowboys losing. Okay. All right. And y'all let me know when that old Kedrick Lewis dude come on here always talking about you don't talk about the fights. Did anybody pay $89 to see that mess? Did anybody pay $89 to see that mess? Man, they said the Shallow brother, all that tough talk was running from the dude the whole night. Y'all let me know when Kendrick got. This is why I don't like boxing. This is why I don't talk about boxing. This is why. Hatter, when you get time, take a look at Washington University. Excuse me. I don't have Aaron Wolf. I can't believe you had the nerve to put this up on the screen. I know exactly about Michael Penix Jr. But he ain't the story I want to talk about. I know exactly. I don't have to get time. I know about him. But I'd rather talk about Colorado. I don't know Michael Penix Jr. I know Shadul and his whole family. I didn't see him. You act like when I get time. I've seen all kind of tapes. It's my job. Because I still advise people in the sports industry to know who Michael Penix Jr. is. And he's at the school that my boy Wesley Yates is at. I know exactly who that is, Aaron Wilson. I know you ain't been on this show long enough. But I can't believe you said Hatter when I get time. Oh, I know who he is. But he just ain't the story right now. What's his story? Give me a storyline. Quarterback throwing a lot of yards. We got a lot of them. We just had one this weekend. 2 of them playing against each other. What's the story? Give me the story. That's all I'm asking, Aaron. Give me the story for you to say Hatter when I get time. When I get time, I watch him every week. Watched him last year. Wow. Michael, come on, Mike. Mike, come on, Mike. I mean, Aaron, you ain't been around a long time. I've been around, Jack. Yes, that's TSU homecoming in the backyard. I was up on the stage, and I had to see that great sea of humanity, the beautiful young students out there behind me. Yes, I did. Yes, I enjoyed myself. Y'all got to understand, to a guy that went to a PWI, I didn't get this kind of stuff when I was 21 years old. I probably would have never graduated, but thank God. But guess what? I shout out to TSU. I'm going to talk about them in a minute. Shout out to you. But Aaron, come on, Aaron. That man said, when I get a chance, check out Michael Penix. Like, I don't know nothing about Michael Penix Jr. Come on, Aaron. Come on, man. Carlo was trying to get that bag without getting hurt too bad. I'm just glad he learned. So that's what now you see why I don't like boxing. This is why I don't like boxing. Charlo was trying to get that bag without getting hurt bad. I'm just glad he lasted 12 rounds. So you like paying that $89 for a guy who run. Because I ain't see it. Somebody told me he ran the whole night. I didn't see it. But Aaron, come on, Aaron. But Aaron, I know exactly who Michael Penix Jr. A lefty. Okay? Know exactly. No, Barry, I like Aaron. I like Aaron. See y'all, see how y'all so messy. Talking about get it. No, Aaron, I like that. I'm gonna put it up there. So y'all let me put it back up there. He just said, have it when I get time. Take a look at it. Aaron, I done looked at him. Aaron, if you know how much, if I could tell you how much I done looked at him, you wouldn't understand. But he's not a big story right now. When he becomes a story, give me a story. Everybody I talk about, they have a story behind them, Aaron. Instead of me just saying, Cam Ward is the same way. And he from Houston. Cam Ward. He playing at Washington State, right across from him. That's the story. He's from Houston. You follow me? So I got you. She said the 5 stick is free. Oh, okay. All right. On the 5 stick is free. Okay. All right. Okay. But, okay. Don't you have to pay for the 5 stick? How you doing? I don't know about all this stuff y'all talking about. Now, where I was at? I had so much fun. Let me tell you about TSU. How y'all like me? I don't have to wear Nike no more on the golf course. I could wear the Chop Shop on the golf course. Hey, I can wear the Chop Shop on the golf course now. Y'all, the only reason I do this for us, we can wear our own stuff on the Chop Shop. But let me tell you something about, shout out to TSU, the Board of Regents, the president. But let me tell you something. That AD, the Vice President of Athletics, Kevin Granger, is one of the most remarkable men. I tell you what, we glad we have him. And the stuff that this man I just watched, you know I am. I go out, I walked around amongst the crowd, had fun, had my big flop hat on with my glasses. I didn't think people would know who I was. And people just they knew. I guess my chin gave it away. I don't know what the hell happened. I was trying to be cool. I ain't had it for them, but I had so much fun with the students. Let me tell you something. It was so many people. It was a sea of beautiful humanity out there. I got a chance to go into the Bacardi. Hold on, let me see. They had a Bacardi suite. They invited me to the Bacardi suite, and I don't even drink. Uh, I got
So they should be bringing the food to the truck. Yeah, they should be. Yeah.
I don't think everybody was invited to this. Got a chance to go see out there. Uh,
So they should be
cool
bringing the
off,
food to the
a
truck.
little hot outside. No, I didn't get a chance to talk to the Gregory crew. I did not. I didn't even get a chance to see the Gregory crew. I didn't even see them out there. But y'all, the athletics had a tent. Okay, athletics had a tent, and after we finished, I mean, not finished. You know, we didn't have. Uh, 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 you know, we had so much food. I mean, it's when I tell you so much food left, not left, just man. Vice President Granger said, "Hey man, stop these kids that's coming by here and say and see if they want something to eat." Let me tell y'all something, man. That was my favorite part of the evening. I'm out there making sure all them kids. I'm out. Hey, y'all hungry? Y'all hungry? Y'all hungry? Man, they had hot dogs, hamburgers, two different kinds of chicken, uh, uh, um, chili, and the cheese, and the chips, and they had all kind of stuff for them, man. And I sit there and said, "Wow." I mean, we just stopped people. It was the highlight of my day because everybody went around and everybody got their little, everybody sexing off and ain't giving you none of their little stuff. Some of these motherfuckers wouldn't give you no water. Excuse me. Some of them wouldn't give you no water out there. Yeah. Some of y'all out there. That's our tent, this our area. But the athletics area, if you pass by there, you were able to get whatever. Hey, let me tell you something. One little dude said, "Hey, man, let me give you some, man. Man, can I tip you? Can I get, no, he said, brother, y'all real, man." He said, he said, that's the coolest dude. He said, man, thank you. Let me tip you something. I mean, it was just so much fun watching all the athletes. Let me tell you something. Let me talk about some of my soul. Ladies, young ladies, this is why I told y'all to share this show. Share this show, because some of y'all's daughters need to hear this. Quit being so damn aggressive. And put on some damn clothes. Don't come out there looking like that. I ain't telling you got to put on your church dress. But some of that, y'all, come on, man. Y'all tell your girlfriend don't be wearing that, man. And I know they was in the middle. Girl, you gonna slam them. No, baby. Share the show, y'all. Come on now. Kevin Lewis, Barry McDonald. Barry Duke is so great. Barry. One of our popular basketball players. See, we got nice gentlemen on our basketball team. What I tell you, gentlemen, and me and my partner was talking. He gonna laugh about it. When I know he on here, he gonna laugh about it. But you know how I just always watching out for our guys when I'm around, right? So this girl grabbed him all by the face, grabbed him out. He turning away, keep turning his head back, and he kept trying to get rid of him. But he's such a nice kid that she was manhandling. So I said, I came over and said, I ain't gonna tell his name. I came over there and said, no, I'm gonna tell you his name, Shakir, Shaq's little son, because he's such a nice little kid, man. I said, Shakir, I went over there, come here, man, I need you right now. That's the only way that little girl, guess what he told me? Thank you, Mr. Hatter. Thank you so much. This girl little mama, cute little girl, quit being so damn aggressive. No, girl. When a man find a wife, he find a good thing. Not when no woman go find no man. Little mama, Boy, I wish I had found out who you were. I ain't had time because I was getting him away from you. Girl, if I ever see you again, I'm going to, come on now. What are we teaching our young girls out here? I know some of y'all just quiet as hell because maybe some of y'all aggressive like that. You don't have to be, man. The little young man was just out there having fun with his teammates. They having fun. And I guess one time, because me here just passed by me, and little mama just snatched him up. But I knew he wanted to get away. I said, come here, man. Come here, I need you right now. He came back, he flowed at me. Then we got to talk. I said, let's walk this way. I said, I know. He said, Mr. Hatter, thank you so much. My partner looked at me, boy, you notice everything. I said, boy, that's my job. That's my job. So, young ladies, I know y'all had fun. I had fun. No incidents. I see the police. I saw the police incident one time. They had a girl that was using an old credential to try to get on the field. And she was mad because they said, baby, this credential ain't working. She want to cuss everybody out. So they had a woman again. That's why I'm saying, ladies, come on, y'all. Then half her, I'm going to tell it like it, half her ass was hanging out. But she wanted to be out on the football field. Them dudes trying to pay attention to the game. But other than what else happened? So much stuff happened, man. Kenny Lofton came. You know what? Let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, put your arms around him and pray and make sure Kenneth Lofton, he's a jewel. He said, man, I had to come support TSU. Now I got to go see my mama now because I got to go to work. I got to be at work on Tuesday. He took his time out to come out there and have fun. He had time. He watched the game. He hung around, hung out with a basketball team. He knew some of the guys on the team. I mean, man, great young man, y'all. Let me tell you something. Our community are raising great young men. And just so glad to see him. And I wish I could have addressed this, right? I saw all of them people there for homecoming. And I'm just wondering, we got a basketball season coming up soon. Okay. Make sure, why can't, maybe somebody help me. Indoors, beautiful arena. Why can't we duplicate that in our basketball arena inside? I know this is just a one-shot deal, but if just half the people that were out there were to buy season tickets for the men's basketball team, hey man, it's the greatest atmosphere. And guess what? They are champions. They had a SWAC reigning champions 2 years. Y'all know I got Marines. I just ain't got them on with me right now. So let's think about that in the future. All of these people, now most of them students, all these students, if you was out there this weekend, if you watching the show today, share the show, everybody. Let's treat basketball the same way. Come in and have a party. They play music. They do everything they can do inside, not in the hot sun. So I want us to push that a little more because we didn't do it last year, and I'm going to start doing now, just like I did let's get season tickets to the basketball games too. The champions, because you know well, you got to win. They winning. You follow me? You know, tell a friend, tell another friend, come out and let's have fun. I want to see y'all. I didn't see many of y'all chop shoppers last year. I did not. So if y'all ain't going to come, it's okay. Get your friend to come. That's why I tell you to share the show. Because half of y'all, I know y'all ain't going to do nothing. But guess what? Get your friends to. Tell a friend, tell another friend. Man, let's get us season tickets. Let's at least call and find out how much a season ticket would be. For basketball too. You follow me? Yeah, I mean, I'm for real. When I went out there and saw all of you people out there, it was so beautiful out there. And I just said, what if we had all these beautiful people inside the arena? We can have a party, more than one party. And they, hold up now. Hold on. I just got a message. Hold on. Season tickets would be available. Wait a minute. Hold on. Limited floor seating available. Yo, we got curbside available. Call 713. Hey, y'all, this everybody ain't got this now. Call 713-313-7271. You can have your foot on the wood, but you got to call. It's very, very limited. Because if by the time I get up, I might buy me some. I got a good seat, but I might buy some. Okay? All right, 713-313-7271. Call right now. Season tickets. Let's go. Where I was at? I got to talk about them Texans. I got to talk about them. Because they've been getting their head beat in for years. And I didn't like them. I didn't like their management. But let me tell you something. That C.J. Stroud and that D'Amico Ryans, let me tell you, let me give you this. Let me see. Did I put it up there? No, here you go. Check it out.
Awesome job by you guys. This is what I envision, man, Texas football look like. Right? It's dominating up front, running the ball how we want to run the ball, D-line attacking, dominating the line of scrimmage, swarming defense, explosive offense, and everybody excited about playing football. Love that. All right, that's what it feels like. Keep it there. All right, keep it there. Everybody got better this week, man. And this is what our team can be. Right? We got greatness in this room. Let's keep growing. Keep building, keep leaning on each other. You guys got greatness. Right? Never forget that. Right? Love coaching you guys, proud of you guys. And that's just the start. That's just the start right there, fellas. Keep grinding. Love you guys, man. Awesome win. Hey, let's get a game ball of everybody.
Coaching matters, ladies and gentlemen. Coaching matters. They went and got this young man who had never been a head coach. He's the defensive coordinator at San Francisco. Brought this young, played in for the Texans, and brought this young man in. Let me tell you something. Coaching matters. Them guys, if you watch them guys, they're playing for that man. See, thank you, Herb. Herb said, I pledge to donate $100 a month to the Texans this past weekend. It's the least I can do for this great. Absolutely, Herb. Herb, think if we had 100 Herb Bakers. Alumni. Just think. Think if we had 1,000 Herb Bakers. Think if we had 5,000 Herb Bakers. See, that's the kind of stuff. I'm going to put it back up on the screen. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about right there. What if we had 1,000 people doing that? Y'all, see, y'all think this show is for y'all, for us to come on here, me and Jimmy argue with each other. Y'all, this bigger than that. I really hope y'all know it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that, man. I want to inspire somebody else other than her to do this. You follow me? Especially you alumni. I shouldn't be doing as much as I do. I'm the alumni of a whole nother college. But I believe in them kids behind me back there. I was out there with them and walking with them. Matter of fact, I think this the day, what's this the day? This the day before. This was the day before when the soccer game was going on, I think. Yeah, this the day before. This is on the Friday. So what else there? But that C.J. Stroud, C.J. Stroud and that Nico Collins, are they the best quarterback wide receiver duo since who? We'll talk about Houston. You remember Kenny Barrow and Dan Pastorino. Who? What's our duo? What's our duo? What's a good quarterback duo? And I got to shout out to another young, what my man, Aaron. Let me show you something. Aaron. Aaron, let me show you something. I didn't put it up there. But Aaron, got a young fella that grew up. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on that cap. I'm gonna risk mixing up something. Put this on here. Aaron, I hope you're still there. You remember I said, what's the story behind it? Michael Penix Jr., give me a story. I've been waiting on you to give me a story. I'll talk about it. But this young fella right here, I'm finna put up on the screen. It's a story here. Watch this. It's a story here, y'all. I'm editing while I'm on air with y'all. Where my man at? It's a story here. I got to talk about this kid because I can touch and feel and pick up the phone. We can call this kid. Hold on. It'll get up there in a second. See, it's hard to do why. Look at that. That's Kyron Jones. Aaron Wilf. He came on his show, told people where he wanted to go play college football. Nothing against Michael Penix. He didn't. Nothing against him. This the story. This Kyron Jones, a Creek boy. He came from Shadow Creek. His dad coached the team. His dad and mom watched the show. Played basketball and football for Shadow Creek. He go to Baylor. Baylor wasn't playing him. Then he goes to Virginia Tech and was the playmaker of the game yesterday. Aaron. 3 touchdown passes, 2 rushing. Aaron, that's the story. So when you give me, so if you didn't know what a story is, give me a story, send me a story about Michael Penix Jr. to Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. That's the story. That's one of our young'uns. Somebody that appreciate him over here. Thank God for the transfer portal. So he left and said, okay, let me go be a Hokie and throw that thing. Hold up. Hold on. They won 28-21. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. They said Hokie players with 5 touchdowns accounted for in a game since 2000. Hokies with 5 ain't been but, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just a few. And Kyron Jones is one of Hokies that accounted for 5 touchdowns. Young fella, man, I'm so proud of him. Oh my God, I'm so proud of him. Yo, I saw him play in high school out here at that field out here at Alvin. I saw him with my own 2 eyes in high school. That's the story, Aaron. Nothing against Penix. Penix a bad dude now. Don't get it twisted. But that's a story for me, man. Shout out to Kyron Jones. Shout out to his family. Man, I'm just so proud of him, man. I had to put that up on the screen. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold up. I'm just gonna show y'all that. They had him on the set after the game. Yeah. Okay. I like that. He said, I watched that game. He good. Yeah, he good. Yeah. I love that kind of stuff. I love that. See, Aaron, like I said, nothing against Michael Penix, but this kid, this one of our own. Let's keep going. Y'all, Prime so cold. They talked about Prime at church this Sunday. He talked about him at church, and I want a congratulations to head coach Mike Loxley of Maryland. He's 5-0. Got to show his staff and players some love. Shout out to them. Mike Loxley, I know y'all probably ain't watching Maryland football, but you need to start watching. As a brother coaching that team too. He's getting it done. He's 5-0. Let's see. I saw something. And I want to share with y'all. You know, when I see something, I just want to share. What's up, Keith Eric? Mr. Heater. No, it's Hatter, man. Hatter. You messed up, Keith Eric. Yeah, we're gonna talk about holiday. We're gonna talk about that. Wait a minute. Did somebody tell y'all that he might be in Boston? Eric, where did you hear that at? Eric Harris, tell me where you hear that guy might go to Boston at. Somebody help me. Somebody who was watching a show one day, and somebody on the show said, he might end up at Boston. What show was that? Eric Harrison, let him know. But I saw some. I'm thinking about the NBA, right? Eric Harris. What show was you watching? It's so funny. I love this. I love it. I love it. Hey, y'all. But it ain't all good. I got to explain that. I'm gonna explain it in a minute. But I saw something. I want to share something with y'all. And y'all help me out. Y'all talk me off the ledge, because when I see stuff like this, I just want y'all to help me. I'm talking about the NBA suspensions, right? Okay. And y'all help me with this one. Y'all help me. For felony domestic violence, you get 10 games suspension. Exposing yourself to women on multiple occasions, you get 4 games suspension. Waving a gun on Instagram Live, you get 25 games. Just make it make sense. You remember I always tell y'all to just make it make sense to me. Just make it make sense. I don't know if y'all thought about this. And you know, so you can beat up on a woman, 10 games. You can shake your thing out, pull it out to a woman, 4 games. But you wave a gun on Instagram, 25 games. Make it make sense. Yeah, y'all make it make sense. I got another story. Y'all help me. Mahomes messed up my parlay. See, we don't want to hear about your betting stuff. It's not a betting show. I don't care what you bet. Harden didn't report today, by the way. Y'all, some people just asked about Harden, if he reports in play. Let's say, I got something I want to show y'all that I didn't like. I didn't like this. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Especially all you Prime haters. You secret Prime haters. But what you think about this? The people that know me know why I'm mad right now and don't like that. That was Trent Dilfer, TV analyst, high school coach. They promoted him to a head coach at UAB, and that's how he talked to his coaches. Y'all already know we wouldn't have had no job. I wouldn't have had no job. Y'all would have been talking about me bad on TV. Y'all would have been talking. He shouldn't have whooped that coach's ass like that. Y'all look at this, man. He went to, and ain't nobody saying nothing. James Bailey. What? I don't know about y'all. Not happening to me. Y'all ain't thinking alongside the ways I'm thinking. All of y'all talking about him as a quarterback. I'd have beat it. Let me tell y'all something, man. Maybe y'all used to white men hollering at y'all. I ain't used to it. I said it. Yes, I said it. Maybe y'all used to it. Not me. No. No. Hell no. Disrespectful. Some of y'all think it's all right, because I can tell, because ain't nothing y'all ain't with your comments done stopped. Man, I'm just getting so sick. I'm waiting. Nobody coming. Rod Wells, I know you the police. I'm finna put me some of my water in there. Under no circumstance, under no circumstances should a man do that to another man. Unless he ready to go at it. I see y'all don't want to talk about it. I got you. I'm watching. Y'all know I'm like Dion. I'm keeping receipts. Well, I want y'all. This kind of bothered me too, and I need y'all help. Yeah, because y'all didn't give me no help on that one. So maybe y'all comment on this one. Watch this.
From that space. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like you'll have people that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, it's not accustomed to where they are, right? Some people haven't evolved past 16. They still stuck in that place, but you evolving every year. Mm-hmm. So that may be a threat to them. Subconsciously or consciously, Kev acting funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. Mm-hmm. You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. And you going home for solace. You want family.
You're going home for peace of mind.
You're going home for peace of mind.
And they don't give you that
and
because you're not
your cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this play. I want to, if you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, man. But you got to explain to him, like, life isn't like that. Money isn't free, and no one's giving opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really, and then he like, oh, you don't believe in my dreams.
Where did
from that space.
Absolutely.
You know?
Did y'all hear that good? Tell me if y'all need to hear that again, because I want y'all to talk to me about this. Y'all got to talk me up the leg about these two right here. You know I love Jay-Z. I told y'all a million times, but something about him, and y'all if y'all have some valid stuff, then we'll talk about it. Something about this stuff I didn't like. Y'all. Anybody need me to share it again? Did y'all get the gist of it? I need somebody to talk to me. Coach, let me tell you something. Can I tell y'all something? Maybe y'all didn't know. No, James Bailey, I want to hear what y'all got to say first. I know what I'm going to say about it. I brought up the subject. I know what I'm going to say about it. But let me play it again. I want to see what y'all got to say about what him and Kevin Hart talking about right here.
From that space.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you'll have people that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, it's not accustomed to where they are, right? Some people haven't evolved past 16. They still stuck in that place, but you evolving every year. Mm-hmm. So that may be a threat to them. Subconsciously or consciously, Kev acting funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. Mm-hmm. You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. and you going home for solace. You want family.
You're going home for peace of
You
mind.
going home for peace of mind.
And they don't give you that
and your
because
cousin
you're not
your
that.
cousins in your grandma's living room saying, "Yo, man, I got this play. I wanna if you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like it don't work like that, fam. And you got to explain to him like life isn't like that. Money isn't free, and no one's giving out opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really. And then he like, oh, you know.
Well, then I just listen again. And he didn't say he wouldn't. He just said he was going to explain to him how money works. So if he did that, but from face value, it looked like a dude that reported work not liquid, but got a $2.5 billion valuation. And a cousin asked him for $4,800. And he said, I don't know if he said no or it don't work like that because it didn't continue. But what I would like to say, Sam Walton. Anybody know who Sam Walton is? That's the dude who owned Walmart, right? That's the dude who built an empire so big when he died. He was the richest man in the world, I think, when he died. Richest man in the United States when he died. And when he passed, he split the money up with his kids, and they were the top richest people. It ain't got nothing to do with celebrity status. Ain't got nothing to do. All you got to do is have some money and go home. And people gonna ask you. It ain't got nothing to do with celebrity status, Kevin Lewis. You missing the whole boat. The man asking for some money. He ain't asking for none of his damn status. He asking for some money. He didn't ask him, can I have a piece of your status? I know some celebrities that ain't got no money. So it ain't got nothing to do with the status, Kevin Lewis. You probably missed that one. That's why I had to play it again. But Sam Walton, he got a loan from his father-in-law to start Walmart. Jeff Bezos got a loan from his parents. Phil Knight got a loan from his daddy. Elon Musk, a loan from his father. Donald Trump, a loan from his father. Mark Zuckerberg, a loan from his father. And all these people talking about pull up from your bootstrap. They didn't have to pull up no bootstraps. They got loans from their father. Never forget, reading a book, one of my favorite books I've ever read was Succeeding Against All Odds. I would love for y'all to read that book, Succeeding Against All Odds, by John Johnson, who owned Ebony and Jet. Had no bank, wouldn't give him no money. And he needed, I think, about $500. His mom pawned her couch to give her son $500. He needed the $500 for the stamps so he can send out his subscriptions to his first magazine. He said he glad that bank didn't lend him no money because you're a private-owned company. But he got a loan from his mama and turned that into a multi-million-dollar company. So Jay-Z, you talking about how it don't work. What you mean it don't work like that? I just thought about it. And my man Wallow, what is that the little Wallow do? I don't know where they come from. I don't know how he got famous. But he said something at this same thing with Jay-Z. Matter of fact, Jay-Z gave matter of fact, let me go down to that. He gave and I ain't saying Jay-Z, listen, Jay-Z is my dude, right? But this Wallow dude was at Jay-Z gave a fundraiser. Matter of fact, let me tell you about the fundraiser. It was a charity fundraiser for the Reform Alliance, which Jay-Z founded along with Meek Mill, Michael Rubin, Robert Kraft, and others, right? I think in 2019, when they helped get Meek Mill out of jail, right? And Wallow gave this message to all these millionaires, because what you couldn't buy your way in this party. He invited you, and then you have to pay $100,000 to come in. It was a poker game. It was poker night in Atlantic City. Go look it up. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. But Kevin Hart was suddenly, he looked so uncomfortable when Wallow and Jay-Z when he was acting in this, and I just want y'all to see, because it's this life, and I just watch this.
In order for this world to work, we got to come together. We got to help the people that just ain't got it. Some people is born into some serious situations, and because of their geographical location and the color of their skin, they're not gonna get the fair shot. They're not gonna get a fair shot when they walk in that. They're not gonna get the fair shot. I'm telling everybody, I'm challenging everybody in this room. Help when nobody see you helping. That's what helping is about. Give more. I thank y'all for being here. I'm happy to be here, Kev. But y'all see me now, ain't no telling when y'all won't see me. That's the reality. And there's more people like me that can't be on these stages. There's more people like me that can't get the best lawyers. There's more people like me that don't know people like the people that's in this room. And in order for this world to work, we got to come together. We got to help the people that just ain't got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the deafening silence after suggesting that they help people that don't have was silent. Nobody clapping. So them people in that room, the Tom Brady's, the Kim Kardashians, everybody was in there was rich. Everybody in that room, I'm just telling you. You couldn't even buy your way to this party. They handpick you. But the deafening silence after he suggests, thank you, Tanya, how that silence was so loud. Jay-Z, he hosted a $1 million charity blackjack party for reform. He set the theme as a 007. Everybody had their, that's why they was dressed up. Atlantic City's Ocean Casino Resort. Funds raised for the Reform Alliance that helps, people who don't have lawyers get out of jail, people who are wrongfully incarcerated. Travis Scott, Tom Brady, Megan Stallion, T.J. Khaled, James Harden, Emily, whatever her name, right, Stonifer. Oh, Emily, I don't know your name, but I've seen you around a lot. Kevin Hart. I think they raised about $20 million for this. But it was, y'all, that's how them people see y'all. That's how they see us. It's just had to share that with you, because I know we buy their albums, we go to their concerts, we spend all the money in the world to go to their concerts. And that's how they think about people who are less fortunate. Yeah, that kind of got me a little bit. I was just thinking about it. I'm sitting up here. So somebody mentioned earlier, I'm going to take a quick break and then I'm going to come right back. Take a quick break. Yeah, I got to take a break after that one. Shout out to Cleopatra's and Mimi's Seafood. Mimi's Creole Cafe. Seafood, Cafe and Oyster Bar. And Cleopatra's. Let me get to my board, y'all. Everything is backwards on me today. Yeah, I had to share that with you.
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said, we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support. They just had a function here a couple weeks ago, and we get everybody's support, and we're just going to continue to grow with the community. We have baby grand piano, we have jazz trios, we have DJs, and we have some theme nights. We have Greek night.
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. I got something for you. What y'all think about? In y'all defense, y'all didn't do it. I didn't hear a bunch of y'all talking about it, but I was thinking about Miami mollywopped Denver last week, and then they got mollywopped the week afterwards. Y'all help me with that one. Y'all throw that one out there. Then they get their head tore off by Buffalo yesterday, and Buffalo was in their division. Y'all got to help me with that one. The Dallas Cowboys won. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, that's the best team in the league. Where Dale Griggs at? But I got to give you something. I was thinking about this. About the Drew Holiday trade, even after adding Drew Holiday. I want y'all to know the Celtics can still trade 2 future firsts and 3 swaps. They got some picks. They also have 8 second-round picks. I don't know why people be liking these second-round picks because they don't wind up being there. So if Boston needs to improve its depth before the trade deadline, Brad Stevens have the assets to make these moves. I just want to let people, because a friend of mine called me, tell my man, but Boston, man, they losing all. They lost Robert Williams. You know, they lost Robert Williams and they lost Brogdon, Malcolm Brogdon. He said, Robert, they losing 2 guys that played minutes. But see, what I found out, and I'm looking at Drew, they trade all of that for Drew Holiday, who somebody called a role player. This must be a hell of a role player to get all of these assets for him. They get 2 first-round picks, Robert Williams and Malcolm Brogdon for a role player. Where are my people who was talking about he was a role player other day, Drew Holiday? And I'm going to tell y'all something about him. See, ain't nobody talking to me today. I wish I had somebody to talk to me because I'm over here by myself. Ain't nobody talking to me. So, what I found out about the media, some of the media, in general, they have blind spots. Okay? I'm not into bashing them. I'm not bashing the media. Whoever said they don't. but hold up. No. Somebody said it. But that's all right. It's all right. Let me help you out. But you know what I did? Jock, since I'm talking to Jock and Fob, I'm talking to y'all because ain't nobody else saying that. I'm gonna talk to y'all too, right? But can I share something with you? Cause I love Drew Holiday. I think he a dude. But I found out the media sometimes has a blind spot. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not in bashing the media most of the time. I ain't trying to, because that's how you think about your favorite team. That's how you know about your favorite team. The media tells you about what's going on with your favorite team. Okay? All right. Okay. It's because of the media. That's how you know about them. So I ain't finna knock them down. Right? But the media has a blind spot. Listen to me. Watch this, y'all. You're going to be the smartest person in the barbershop. If you're a reasonably productive player and also a fantastic human being, people will bend over backwards to oversell how you are as a player in the NBA. I'm just helping you out. But watch this. Or as a coach, if you're a productive coach, or you're a reasonably productive player, and you're also a fantastic human being in that NBA, people will bend over backwards to oversell who you are as a player, as a coach. Been in this stuff for 30 years. I don't know how long y'all been in it, but I've been in it for 30 years and I've been watching. Jrue Holiday is a fantastic human being and he is a great pro. He's a pros pro. Like Damian Lillard style, he's a pros pro. The pros love him. Good in the locker room, good at interacting with the media, good with his teammates, great with his coaches. Jrue Holiday, in my opinion, listen to me, because I'm watching this game, is not a good basketball decision maker. Okay? You got me? Just to me. I might be wrong. But I'm watching the games. Y'all know what I do now, y'all. I go back and watch a whole lot of games. And I be trying to call the games in silence. I mean, I call the games me out loud, but I'm calling the game to practice for the upcoming season, right? So I practice. Some people like to wing it. I like to practice. But watch this. Watch this. Watch this. It's just not a good. You can go right to those 2021 NBA Finals and watch. And he made plays that make me say, what the hell? Why you do that? What are you doing, Drew? Are you trying to throw the game away? I thought he was point shape. Right? Then I went back and watched I think the 22 first round. 23 first round. And watch him make terrible decisions when he got beat by Jimmy Butler now. Now listen, Fob and who else? Mark Edwards saying he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He is an excellent defensive player, excellent amongst the best in the league. He is fundamentally I'm sorry. He's a formidable perimeter shooter and scorer. Bad dude. Great body strength. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not the next coming of Jason Kidd and Steve Nash. Don't y'all expect that when he go up to Boston. In terms of floor general and knows what he's doing and take care of everything, and that's who and that's not who he is as a player. Ain't too many. Think about it, y'all. We ain't found no more Steve Nash. We ain't found no more Jason Kidds. Think about it. When the last kid you done said, you done seen in the gym said, that's Steve Nash. Bob, you watching these kids in the gym. When the last kid you seen in college, that's the next Jason Kidd. That's the next Steve Nash. That's the next Penny Hardaway. See, in terms of floor general and know what he's doing and take care of everything, That's not who he is a player. In essence, they basically got a Marcus Smart type player. And I said that the other day, that they're trying to replace Marcus Smart, which is cool because I was questioning where their toughness was going to be when Marcus Smart left. And when you got rid of him, I was respect. But you gave away another part that made you a good team in order to acquire him. You gave away Robert Williams. I can't stress this enough, Robert Williams. And I know he's got injury concerns. Chuck Holiday would be a great locker room guy in addition. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Because the trainers don't teach passing, and that's not sexy. What if the trainers don't know how to teach it? That's a good one. What if you don't, y'all, I went to watch a little workout the other night. They had these kids doing some of the most advanced damn moves in the world. And I'm just trying to say, ain't no high school coach gonna let you do all that stuff, man. Maybe they're getting them prepared for wherever else they're going later. All these complicators into it and then the step back. Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just talking. None of this. I love your comments, and I want somebody to disagree. Agreement. Thank you, Jock. I saw it. Oh, I got to put my. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Fob, you ain't said nothing about my shirt, man. I always talk about your stuff. The game is simple for complicated people. As foreign facilitating the basketball, I think it's all the parents on the ways. Keith Avery, you better watch. Keith Avery, you better spell check, man. As foreign facilitating the basketball, I think it's all the parents on the way to the game hitting their, hold up. Come on, Keith, you better spell check. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Hold up. Hitting their kid to get as much as you can, as quick as you can. Man, you better, man, rephrase that one, Doc. I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't no college coach gonna let you do it. Kevin, I saw it with my own two minds. Oh, okay. Okay, Fob. Okay. Hold on. I got you, Fob. Hold on. Somebody just sent me something. Let me see what else happened. Exactly. What they need in this level. High school kids should learn. Let me see what he's saying. Let me put it up here. Exactly, Hatter. Trainers need to be teaching kids what they need at their level. High school kids should be learning how to set screens, how to catch and shoot. That's what I was thinking about. I was in there. I got up and walked out of the workout. I just walked out. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see no more. Yeah, it's going to be for sale soon. YouTube, check it. Well, my nephew's in the building. James Bailey. I mean, these are pretty good players, but all I was saying, I said, man, these high schools, these boys coming here trying to work these moves. Man, that coach gonna say, man, there ain't none of this in my offense. So maybe they teaching them for next summer. I don't know, getting them ready for next summer. Don't use these moves, y'all, right now. Use these next summer. Maybe. I didn't get the memo. I didn't get the memo. I didn't get the memo. But let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. I got to give it to you about what I was thinking about the Boston Celtics and this stuff. I can't stress enough that Robert Williams, and I know he has a lot of injury concerns and he don't play a lot because last year he only played 35 games. I think the year before he played 61 games, and the year before that, which was a COVID shortened season, he played 52 games. Incredibly productive when he plays, though. This is talking about Robert Williams, who they traded to Portland. Portland got a squad out there, boy. I don't know if y'all been watching. Portland got a squad out there. But Aiden, Robert, keep going. Scoop, keep going. This is see, let me show you what's in Boston's forward and center rotation now. You got Luke Cornett, Christoph Porzingis, and Al Horford. That's it. Horford is 37. Porzingis hurt all the time. And Luke Cornett is a rotational player. It's not a rotational player. He be trying to block your three-point shots from under the rim. Goaltend. When I think about this deal, I just don't understand it from a Boston perspective. Okay? Just don't understand it from a Boston perspective. If you're saying we're adding Drew Holiday, that's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But adding Drew Holiday, and we gave away 2 first-round picks and 2 of our core rotation players. I'm just trying to teach y'all about, some of y'all already know, just trying to show you how I think as a GM, if I was a GM, or as a owner of a team. I don't think this is a good deal for Boston. I don't think that he can do what they expect him to do based on what they gave up to give him. You follow me? I just don't think it makes them better. Milwaukee got better. The Celtics took a roster that came up with 1 game short in the NBA Finals and shipped out 4 rotation pieces in exchange for 2 All-Stars. Are they a team to beat in the East? Y'all talk to me. You know what? I want to share something with y'all. I like to give y'all some that people don't talk about. You know I like wear hats so much, but I got to show off my hat. I want to talk about something that a lot of people ain't going to talk about. Okay? And I don't know. Bob, you probably didn't. But Bob, a shout out to you too, man, because I thank you for what you do, man. I saw Coach Prime. I started to text you when I saw Coach Prime in your gear. Coach Prime, when he was on, I think the noon kickoff on Fox, he had Bob's hoodie on, and it was slamming, boss. It was slamming, and I was gonna text you, but you had already saw it. You had already posted it. I was gonna already text you about it, but great job you're doing, man, up there. The sky's the limit for you. But I was thinking about something that a lot of people weren't thinking about. I'm gonna share with y'all before I go. Like I said, I want to talk about, and that's what Paul Allen. I don't know if y'all remember Paul Allen. Paul Allen, very rich man, Microsoft, him and Bill Gates, all of them, Microsoft fame or fortune. He's one of the richest men in the world. He owned the Blazer. He owned the Seattle, the Seahawks, and the Portland Trail Blazers. Yeah, Undisputed. I was on Undisputed. I was on. Okay, Undisputed. Okay, my bad. But Paul Allen passed away, y'all. Okay, so I'm telling you, you're finna be the smartest person in the barbershop. Paul Allen passed away. What he wanted to do with his franchise, and what he wanted to do with his franchise, he wanted to sell it. Okay, but his sister Jody Allen, who has every right to make any decision and sign off on, because he didn't have kids, so he left everything to his sister, and he left instruction that he wanted to sell his pro teams. Right, he wanted to sell the pro teams and get the money from it and give to his philanthropic endeavors. Okay, what they say? Golden State, Gilbert Arena. Man, please don't text me nothing about no Gilbert Arenas, man. Something wrong with Gilbert Arenas, man. What did he say? Golden State, Draymond, Kobe, whatever. What are you talking about, Mark? All right, let me get back to this because this is something y'all probably don't even know. His sister Jody Allen, who has every right to make any decision and sign off on any decision, because she is the governor of the team. And the reason I'm telling y'all about this, because just the Portland Trail Blazers with the rookie Joe Cronin at the helm. He's a rookie GM. Jody hired him to do a job. Okay, it was not been pointed out that and discussed. Doing all of this stuff. Ain't nobody said nothing about Jody Allen in the situation she in. You remember her brother said, Paul, if I die, I want you to sell the teams and get the money and give it away to my philanthropic endeavors. Let me put it this way. I haven't read any documentation about this as much, right? But I do understand that Paul Allen made it clear that he wanted to sell his team. His team was sold when I think he said, upon his departure from earth. And a lot of it had to do, like I said, with his philanthropic work. He wanted his foundation to get this insane amount of money that comes from the sale of both the Portland Trail Blazers and the Seattle Seahawks. And in the midst and in the window, and I believe that the window has closed. I think it is closed because, he said in 5 years and everything it was a 5-year expectation, right? And in that amount of time, Jody Allen has continued to reject offers by Phil Knight to purchase the Trailblazers. Phil Knight, owner of Nike, all of them in the same. She didn't turn his ass down several times. She said, I ain't selling it. Jody is not a passionate basketball aficionado. She don't nothing about sports. Her brother just left her all of this stuff, right? Paul Allen is a massive basketball fan. He would never miss the game, right? But it's just a thing that she inherited. That's why, owning a team, but what she done figured out though, the reason she is not selling this team, this just Robert Hatter. Okay. I ain't talked to Jody Allen. I ain't never met her. But I know she doing a lot of philanthropic stuff, right? Owning a team has its privileges. Remember, ain't but 32 people that own a team in the whole world in football and 30 in basketball. And she owned one of each. All right. I think only other person owned 2 of them. Stan Kroenke, he owns the Los Angeles Rams and he owns the Denver Nuggets. I don't know if anybody else, but those 2 own. So right now, I think she can get people's attention more to her philanthropic things because owning a team open up more doors for you. That's why she hadn't sold this team, because people would ask me, Robert, why didn't she sold? At first, Jody said, I don't want to do this stuff. This is my brother Paul thing. I don't want to have anything to do with the team. That's what she said in the beginning. But however, and I remember she said, whoever give me an offer, I just want to get it done over. This was in the beginning. But now she said, oh, it got some perks with this that it can help me in things that I really care about. By virtue of my affiliation with these football teams, I can do more stuff for the people the things that I really care about. And maybe that's what's happening. I have to assume that being a billionaire in the Pacific Northwest is a very small playground. Maybe Paul Allen and Phil Knight didn't see eye to eye, and she probably said, no, you sell it to anybody but him. So I don't know, who knows. I just wanted to share that with y'all because I thought that was... You got to understand, this dude, Joe Cronin, man. I mean, she's his boss, and she telling him, hey, do whatever you have to do. Let's get this thing done. I'm good. So it's just, y'all, I know this stuff. I just want y'all to know this kind of stuff when you're talking about sports. it's different kind of human beings we're dealing with when we're going to sports. But I had another thing for you. Did I show y'all? I think I showed y'all that. Oh, I know I had to tell y'all. We asked about this. Hold up. Trying to see where I'm gonna go first. Because I haven't talked about Prime today, right? Haven't talked about Prime. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Jimmy Butler. Well, I put it up there. I really don't want to talk about it, but I have to show y'all. Why did this man come to the press conference like this? Y'all see that? Watch it. I got something else for you. Watch this.
Jimmy, last year you came out with the braids, man. What's this?
I had dreads last year.
Yeah, the dreads.
What's this?
Yeah.
This is my emotional state. One was my emotions. So this is what you get.
Yeah.
Al Evans, Trey Phillips, Mark Edwards. Hold on. This ain't funny. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Y'all talk to me. He said he trying to be in touch with his emotional state. His emotional state's telling him he need to dress, put his hair like a woman. Let me get back to Prime. Prime them, they lost to a great USC team this weekend. Hey man, that team, I don't know if y'all saw it, but I tweeted. Y'all know I don't tweet that much. No, they ain't that ain't part of no movement to demasculate no black man. I don't believe in that, man. It ain't made me go do it, Mark Edwards. Can't nobody demasculate. Y'all, I'm gonna read it. Can't nobody demasculate you but yourself. I don't care how much propaganda, how many dudes got on skirts, how many dudes put on panties. I don't care. Ain't nothing this not part of no damn movement to demasculate no man. I don't want to hear that. These dudes just want to do this. It kill me when somebody keeps saying that. It's part of a movement. Ain't no part of no. Have one of y'all wearing G-strings and panties? Cause somebody else saw or them dudes other did. You finna go do your hair like that? So you got a coach. You got a coach doing this, right? A college cussing out his black assistants. How would you think that have played out in the news if Prime had been cussing his defense been getting 40 points put on their ass every week? And that dude make $800,000, I think $800,000 a year. How would that play? Thank you, Herb. See, this is why I have a problem with anybody talking about Coach Prime. Those same people, let me tell you something. Coach Prime and Michael Irvin. Okay? I don't tweet much, but I tweeted the other day. Coach Prime and Mike Irvin had one of the most unique, it was on Undisputed, one of the greatest interviews I've ever seen since I've been watching sports or following sports. I want you to go because I don't want them to mess up the show. But these guys had the most unique. Do me a favor, go and watch it. Most people probably didn't see it. I need y'all to see that. I ain't got time to watch it, but I was sitting here and I watched this lady. I watched that coach cuss out the white coach cuss out them black coaches, right? And I was just wondering what would happen if Deion been cussing at the white assistant who is his defensive coordinator out. It would have been, even y'all would have started talking crazy about it. But I saw something. This lady right here, and how I remember her handle, when Prime left and went to Chicago, she had a whole lot of negative stuff to say. And I want y'all to do me a favor. I want to watch if she have anything to say about that coach Trent Dilfer cussing that black assistant out, knowing he had authority over that black assistant. I want y'all to follow her for me, because she got her little self on here to explain to my Kamani McLean, who is the defensive black, 5-star defensive back for Colorado, who hadn't been playing much. And Deion came on and said, well, he just got to get in the training room. We got to do this and things. And this is what she said. Kamani McLean is 18 years old, and you already have a coach tearing you down in the media. I played that for y'all last week. He did not tear this kid down. She's talking about it's disgusting. And this girl went to Jackson State now. She one of them Jackson State mad because she one of them people that's mad because Deion left Jackson State, right? So she talking about it's disgusting. First of most freshmen in Power 5 don't always play. So I don't know why the media keep asking this question. Secondly, McLean probably already made up his mind and is leaving. Deion Sanders has a pattern of doing this to young men publicly, and it's sad. This what this black woman said about. So y'all make sure y'all let me know if she said anything about Trent Dilfer in this right here. Hold on, let me play it one more time. So when I saw that, then I watched doing a timeout. Okay, Kamani McLean, 5-star. All y'all saying my son's a 5-star. My son is 5-star. Baby, that stuff don't count when you get to college. But I saw Travis Hunter. I'm gonna give y'all some stuff. This is what was happening on the sideline. That's Travis. He hurt. He getting on Kamani. Saying, man, I'm out. You got to play. Then he go here. Dude, listen to me. Then he goes here. He getting on, I guess Kamani, I don't know what's going on in this conversation. But I'm sitting here. I saw that during a timeout. I think during the last timeout. But the girl said she was tearing him down. But let me tell y'all, parents, accountability to me seemed like a disease to some of them people out here. Also, most 5-star freshmen don't play it right away anyway. Also, Kamani's mother has said that he's staying in Colorado. They keep putting this stuff, Jimmy. I went down the thread. I used to didn't go down the thread. But I went down the thread, and people just got to understand this is not the shoot down of Kamani. I hope I can find it. All the man said, well, man, when he do the thing, see, the press kept asking him. And when the press keep asking you, Dion gonna tell the truth. He said the reason he didn't want to get in television in the first place, because he tell the truth. He tell the truth. So I'm just sitting here saying, man, I mean, this same lady, I want somebody to tell me, do she talk about anybody else other than I guess you know who she is, Fob. But I've been watching her for about a year and a half. If Prime break his fingernail, she got something to say about it. I mean, we got the Coach Prime. All he said was, this is what he said, ladies and gentlemen, in case he got to study and prepare. Be on time for meetings, show up to the meetings, understand the scheme. I check the film time for each player, and I can see what they are they preparing. So if I don't see that, I would be a fool to put somebody out there that's not prepared. And that goes for all players. But we got people, y'all got to see. Man, I know he on the way out of there, and he might be. And Prime said, though, look, that transfer portal, I got a comfortable chair for you if you want to get there, because guess what? We got more coming. We got more coming. He said, no, she only talks about Prime and Willie. See, she only talk about Prime and Willie Simmons from Florida A&M. Okay, thank you. But I just wanted to share that with y'all because it's crazy. I don't understand it. It just kills me. Trent Dilfer, nobody talking about it. But that woman been out for Prime, and she been consistent for a year. Well, what's up, Jimmy? What you got?
Wow, shit, what we got? You remember you was asking me about, you was telling me about all them baseball teams y'all was naming, and you get Rod Wells, why y'all up? And I told you guys that these dudes here would be okay. I told y'all that the Rangers would find a way to mess it up, just like the Cowboys.
You was nervous than a hooker in church. I know you was. Sweating like yes you was. Yes you was. Yes you was.
It wasn't. No, it really wasn't. No.
How could you not be? Because Mindy was.
Mindy wasn't. Mindy wasn't. She was all right.
Mindy told you, man, be quiet. Be quiet until we get it right.
What y'all can learn from watching this Astros, and it really is.
Well, the Astros is the Texas Rangers ain't nothing.
No, but the Astros had to win. They had to control their own destiny. They had to sweep win.
1-0. They won 1-0.
What do you mean? The day before that was 2-1. So let me know what that means. We gave up 1 in 18 consecutive innings to these dudes.
Well, you better be glad you brought my boy back.
That means the part of the team that the Astros had been most concerned about rose up to the occasion at the right time. 1-0 and 2-1. That don't mean the bats didn't win that game, Hatter. That means the arms won that game on the mound. Both of those games. More so. Remember, think about it. When we needed the most, the pitching came through for the Astros. And man, the poor Rangers did the Dallas Cowboys. They just did what they do. The Rangers rangered. That's what they did.
So the Rangers do this all the time?
No, they don't beat. They're not in this position all the time.
So what you talking about?
The Rangers still made the playoffs. Don't get it twisted.
They made the playoffs?
Yeah.
So okay, well they all right then.
No, but embarrassment on them losing 3 of 4 on the road to Seattle, especially on yesterday when Seattle had nothing to play for except for to get on to whoop the Rangers. And here's the more so. People just saw how we're only a week or so removed from the Astros and the Mariners Seattle series, which included a couple of players getting beamed by baseballs, included a near bench clearing situations for between the Astros and Seattle. So that means people it blogged people's memory and their hearts to wonder, why would Seattle want to help the Astros? And all it ain't about them helping the Astros. It just that Seattle went out with a bang, went out with dignity, and went out and won that game. Because think about it, Texas is the team that technically eliminated Seattle. If the Rangers wouldn't have won that game before on Saturday, Seattle would have still been in it. So guess what? I'm gonna get some get back. You eliminated my season. The Rangers and these Astros do 6 out of 7 years. 6 out of 7. Astros have won the West. 6 out of 7.
And 7 years in a row they made the playoffs. Yeah.
That means it came in second. The other year.
Yeah, it had to.
This is, it's like, wow.
Why do you call all the trash throws, all the trash can? Okay, I was wondering why you call them the trash throws. The trash can. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about that. That's old. Right, well, that's played out, man.
You know what's so funny? And who said that?
Rodwell, you know who said that. I put it on the screen. That's old. I don't even use that no more. What's
so funny? But all of them want those players. That's the most hypocritical thing in the world. Carlos Carrera, right? When he was a free agent, all those teams
they wanted it, but he was a free agent. They didn't trade for his ass.
No, but he's part of it. But if he's part of it and he's a culprit,
they don't mind you cheating. They cheating too, Jimmy. They just ain't stupid enough to get caught.
Okay, watch when Altuve becomes a free agent. Watch what happens. They boo out Altuve. They hit him, let his man on the field, hit him throw balls at him, beam him, try to take him out. Watch what happens when Altuve becomes a free agent. Watch the names of the teams who line up to want him. Watch. And it goes as funny as hell because the same thing happened with a lot of the players from the Astros from then. There's only 2 players from this team that's in the starting lineup that was members of that team back in 2017.
That's all right.
Only 2.
It don't matter. It still got, they got caught, man. I don't mind you cheating, but don't get caught. Astros just said, man, we don't care. We're going to have fun with this cheat.
So what you saying is?
Don't get caught. That's all I said.
Hold on. What you saying is Yankees didn't get caught either, huh?
Did they?
They got documents and sealed documents in court right now.
But did they get caught?
What do you mean? They did get caught.
So they got the same penalty that the Astros got?
The documents are held up in court.
I got a question. Do they have the same penalty and the same shame that the Astros got?
Because
no.
But they are the Yankees. They unsealed those documents. Why are they sealed?
We ain't worried about no unsealed. There's a lot of documents is sealed on everybody around here who doing stuff wrong. We ain't talking about that. They didn't get the shame. Ain't nobody calling them the trash Yankees. Ain't nobody calling them the cheating Yankees.
The Yankees, it would bring baseball to it, or it was believed and perceived by many that had they unsealed those documents, it could have brought baseball.
Well, guess what? I just said the Yankees smart enough to keep the documents sealed. Why can't you just say that?
So did Boston get caught? Didn't they get caught too?
I don't care about Boston. I like the Yankees. I like the Astros, and I like whoever I like. Tatis Fernando. Hey, did they make it? They almost
made it. Well,
they almost made it to the playoffs.
Oh no, they didn't either. They ain't have a chance in hell this year to
No,
make
they
that
did.
playoff.
Yes, they did. They was close. They just got out the other day.
Heller.
Yes, they was.
No, they
You
wasn't.
better look again. Hold
You
up.
better look 3 times. You can get Fred Sanford glasses. Them dudes ain't going to help you.
Watch this.
Them
Hold
dudes
on.
ain't have a chance in hell to make it.
Hold
They were
on.
like 18.
No, man. They was in there, man.
Oh, man.
Hold up. Let me see what my boys was, man. Hold up. Let me see what my boys was. You can keep on talking. I'm looking for my boys right now. Fernando Tatis.
Watch this. I don't even know why they was playing them. Remember, one dude laid it down. He said, man, I don't even want to play no more with them dudes. I'm going to be a free agent anyway.
They was in a wild card hunt.
What you call a hunt? What you call it?
People just 2 games ahead of them.
Who's
Arizona Diamondbacks, them people a couple of games ahead of them. Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, they could have. They wasn't no Jimmy. They won 82 games. They was over 500. And my boy didn't play. My boy didn't play 40 some of them games.
You remind me of the people, the ball players. Was that part of the plan? Was that?
No, one part of the plan. No problem, dude. I don't care if they lose every game. I just want to see Tatis. I done told y'all that. I just told y'all that. Yeah, but
man, I'm proud for Dusty Baker, and as well as the manager. I can't think of his name right now. The brother, they just brought him in from over at the Yankees. This is, you know, and it's so funny because remember, we're a month removed with these Astros, whereas there was a movement with people actually was trying to get Dusty fired a month ago.
They did it every year, Jimmy. What are you talking about?
No. Every year they go after the season is over with.
No, I'm talking about people talking about fire Dusty. It's gonna always have people like that.
This was a movement based on
Mindy wanted to get him fired at one time.
No, this was last year. Wasn't the same excuse or the same compelling argument from some.
Give me some. You got to give me some proof. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the vitriol.
Just Google Dusty don't like Chaz and it'll probably pull up some stuff from that.
But they said Dusty didn't like the other dude the year before.
I understand that, but Chaz had his numbers, and so that was a different thing because they want to cite all the analytics up on the Chaz, and Dusty was like,
and Dusty started him the next game.
Well, no, he didn't either. Dusty didn't.
When they got to talking, they did start him right after they got to talking.
He started as on the rotation like he normally did. He's like, he explained to him, this dude then played a lot of games this season. And we go through a certain thing, a certain flow, and it's worked for us. Chaz McCormick, and what it did was that moment put the Astros into a funk.
Jimmy, hold on. Stop the press. So don't talk about my boys like that ever again. Don't ever talk about Fernando Tatis.
How many they trailed the Dodgers by?
I don't care. They was out of the playoffs by 4 games. That ain't bad. And he was out. How many games he was out? He was suspended. 40 games. How many? How many, Jimmy? How many? Talk to me.
80. It was 80 something total.
So
he missed. Some of them was last season.
Okay, but he missed 40 something this year. That's all I'm trying to say.
Okay, but that ain't no more than Alvarez missed for the Astros this year.
I ain't talking about.
We still made it. Actually, about 3/5 of our starting lineup has been out on injured reserve, or the equivalent of for baseball this year with the Astros. About 3/5.
I got 4 words for you, Jim. Fernando Gabriel Tatis Medina.
Guess what?
He's so cold he got 4 names on you.
You know what? That's like playing an ace in spades. But I'm gonna tell you the high joker this year, and it ain't even close. And that is a Acuna. He named his son. What he named his son? He named his son. What he told him in the interview is like, what's the basketball player? He had the interview the other day with both his sons there, and
who for Tatis?
No, Acuna did, and I kind of think
Acuna,
you got.
yeah.
I know somebody that watched it, and they know he talked kind of. His English isn't where he probably wants it to be, but he said the
Yeah,
kid
his
name.
English terrible.
They say what, and he said it again. They say what, and he said,
That's it.
it's like so and so, like whatever the basketball player name that played in the NBA. I can't remember what the kid. You know what? Which one of them kids it was? Oh man, which one of those ball players it was? One of you guys, I know y'all meant to say that.
Jim. Hey, homeboy. This man gonna talk about got to be on the field to be good. No, he ain't good. He great. Craig Bonham. He great.
Oh
yeah.
His name was Jamal, and
yeah,
he said
he's
Jamal,
great.
And he said what? He said Jamal, like Jamal Crawford. That's what Acuna said. His name. He said one name Ronald Jr. and the name Jamal Crawford.
Hold up. This for Craig Bonham. Fernando Gabriel Tatis Medina Jr. Google him. Talking about you got to be on the field. I don't care if he don't win no championship. I don't care. He's still my favorite player. Now, come on, Jenny. Continue.
So now, of course, all of course, speaking of shifting to the basketball component, Boston Celtics.
I didn't talk about
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
You got that out there on the good.
Yeah. That's a good one.
You know what?
I gave them something they didn't even
shout out to the state of Georgia. And I saw the Anthony Lawrence collection was on the feed a while ago when I came in. And that's
he's on the Undisputed the other day. Yeah. Which Cobb had his stuff on he wore his gear on the Undefeated the other day.
When today?
No, last week when he was up there. Yeah.
And so the state of Georgia has this morning has amended their rules to allow name, image, likeness for their student athletes.
Oh, okay.
That this morning in the state of Georgia, and which is great news. It was approved. So they once again, if you're just tuning in to Chop Shop, the state of Georgia has amended their law. It was a law. They have amended their laws this morning to for high school student athletes to receive name or to engage in name, image, likeness opportunities without losing eligibility. That is big because Georgia is one of the premier states that's fertile with football. Don't get it twisted. Football is on the first chain of things when you're talking about name, image.
Absolutely.
Georgia is one of the football hotbeds, along, of course, with California, with Texas, with Florida, around the country. Those are the first four in the door. That's when people say this is big, Adam, because now what it's going to do is it's going to basically make a call, put the other states on call who haven't done it. We know California's already done it, so that's a free space in bingo. So we're talking about the southern states, that is, when it comes to Texas, now Florida, they are up next. It's going to probably force their hands. And remember, I've already said it. I'm on record saying this a couple of times this year. But in January, I'm expecting Texas to make a move.
I never, you know what? I never been a component from the kids in high school doing it. I haven't been a proponent for that because we talking about generating. See, the problem in college, the college was generating billions of dollars and wasn't helping these kids at all. Is high schools generating billions of dollars?
No, they're not generating billions.
So what are their reasons? Did you look up what are their reasons for arguing that kids' name and likeness in these states? What are their reasons for arguing? What's the main argument? Because they can't use the same argument that college use because it's different things. College, I can understand. These coaches making all this money. These NCAA, the FBS is making all this money, and these kids are not making no money at all on it. But in high school basketball, it's different. In high school football, it's different.
Well, what's
the argument?
Well, here's one case in point for the high schools is because a lot of these guys are being recruited, right, by these same colleges that are generating the billions. And so what happens now is, remember, everybody has heard tall tales about how recruitments and some kids get the bag, and now they said whichever in recruiting now, whoever has the biggest bag. Well, to recruit and get that young man to sign, that bag now don't have to wait. They don't have to wait and sign and obligate themselves to letters of intent, which basically binds them to the school, but doesn't necessarily bind the school to the kid. Nowadays, what happens, what this does is, if you're recruiting me, you're going to drop this bag with his name and his life, you're going to put this stuff in play. And then now when I sign, I know it's good because
I said, what is your argument in court? You and Craig Bond. Don't tell me how big no damn stadium is. What is your argument in court that I should tell you? Because you got to argue this in court for this to happen, right? Are you arguing before the Senate? Where you arguing it at? You got to have an argument. You can't just go and say, well, these people are coming with a bag and all of that. You can't argue that in court.
But the argument could have been plain and simple. We think that these kids deserve to earn money off their name, image, likeness. It could have been just as simple.
Tell me why. Because that was other people gonna say why. Why should these high school kids? Why? They ain't got no brand no way. Half of them ain't no. Most of them ain't no good no way. Who are they? Who are they that think you can have a brand?
Well, otherwise you're calling them employees. Then you get into the labor laws. That means now you're going to draw the line by age. That's what you're saying.
Well, no. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm not. Don't try to get to me. I'm asking you. I'm not saying anything. I'm telling you in a court. Y'all sitting up here talking about what is happening in Georgia. Tell me, what is the reason? Since you read it, I didn't read it. What is the reason for them to have some high school kids talking about they can capitalize on that?
Well, first of all, the argument is already, when you're in the courts, you go and you cite a case that's preceding your case, and you cite that. Then you use that as evidence of what in that arguments that'll dwell within that component of it. It goes right there. So all they gotta do is point over at California and say, for whatever reason that there was approved in California, we're adopting this right here. This is case in point, and whatever reason it was approved.
Well, then why don't every state do it then?
Eventually that's what's going to happen.
I think it's stupid. I still think it's stupid.
That's eventually going to happen. Absolutely, that's going to happen.
Read my lips. I still think it's stupid.
Guess
stupid.
What? And
it's stupid.
And here's a further example. There's a young man that's a quarterback in the state of Georgia right now. He's in the 10th grade.
Making money? Go.
Well, hold on. This kid in the 10th grade right now. It's a little black kid. He's a quarterback that many deem is the best quarterback in high school, regardless of grade right now. I don't know his name, but you guys can look up. They nickname him Juju. So his name must be Julian. Juju is deemed as the best quarterback in the country. He's in the 10th grade. They say he's better than all the 12th graders in quarterbacks right now. That's basically what some people are saying. Here's the deal. Guess what? Guess who Juju has committed to? Guess who he's committed to? Of all the schools, he's in Georgia. He done committed in the 10th grade to USC. Not South
He done already left. I think he done left. He moved back to California. He done already moved back to California. That's why I'm sitting there waiting on you to finish. He done already moved back to California.
And that's the thing. So he moved back to California because in California you can get the name, image, likeness.
Jimmy, you listen to me. I know you can get it in California. I still think it's stupid.
That kid don't move though. He don't move if this law is in place when he had committed.
So you got a 10th grader moving, his family moving back to California.
He must be a bad boy. He must be a bad boy. Cause no, they
saying with parents like you and Craig Bynum, y'all, that's why this happening. That's why. Man, no. Hell no. Take your little ass to high school, and then we go to college. We be good enough then. Let's make it happen in college. No. No. Just half of these little boys, half of them, when you have them ranked, they think they're good and talking crazy to their mama now. How in the hell you think, man? Come on, man. That's too young. No, I don't believe in it. And I ain't gonna ever believe in it. Wait till you get to college. I understand it in college. I believe you me. I understand it in college, but not in high school. That's just the way I'm gonna always feel. And I don't care how many states adopt it. I'll still feel that way. That ain't just cause a state. Cause guess what? Mississippi got some damn rules that I don't adopt at all. Arkansas got some rules. Tennessee got some rules. Texas got some rules that I don't like. So guess what? Everybody got rules. I just don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. And high schools, he talking about then why schools are sponsored by Craig. Man, go do your homework, man, before you come on this show talking. Go do your homework. Why do schools sponsored by Nike and Adidas? Man, go do your homework before you come on the Chop Shop. Come on, Jimmy, get us out of here, man. What's your last topic? What? You want to finish this? I just don't understand. They can't even, in this state, they can't even they ain't smart enough to get a damn shot clock. And they trying to worry about, man, come on. What else you got, man?
And what state you talking about?
Texas. We can't get a shot clock yet. I don't care how much y'all trying to do. You ain't got that yet.
I said, this wasn't on Texas news. This was Georgia
No,
news.
I'm just talking about high school. I'm talking about high schools. High school. I'm talking about high school. Texas high school. I'm talking about high school. I'm always on point. Come on, man. They need to leave that one alone. They need it's some more rules. It's some more rules in Georgia they need to pass. By how the governor cheated Stacey Abrams out of all them votes down there. That's what they need to be worried about in Georgia, instead of whether a little old boy can get a couple of dollars on an NIL deal. Come on, man. Y'all think it's small. When you think pennies, you're going to get pennies. When you think dollars, you think dollars. But what else you got, man, before we get out of here? Because I got to get out of here.
Yeah, that's I'm looking, that's once again, that the name, image, likeness is the opportunity there, and that's the whole thing, the gist of it. And as you guys, I think somebody wrote on there that a lot of these kids don't have the brand that they think they have. I think yes, absolutely, this is going to put reality in a place for many.
They don't need the reality put in their place, though. Why?
A lot of that, the name, image, likeness value is measured off of followers and friends on social media platforms. And so they have mechanisms in place that whereas they measure your value based on some of the depth of some of your followers. So guess what? More power to y'all. Either y'all gonna get it or they ain't gonna get it. But my thing is they have the opportunity now. So we'll see how this is going to go moving forward. And Florida and Texas are on the clock because I mentioned earlier, Louisiana, they currently have it in place. Kentucky has it in place. What other states in the South has it in place? Tennessee has it in place. And I think Carolina voted it back in early this year, but they have it tied up in the appeals courts for that state to proceed with name, image, likeness. Other than that, before we get ready to land the plane, I want to add something that was really, you probably brought this up, or one of these topics up. Mm-hmm. It just really was, you know what, I'm not going to even say disappointing to me, because disappointing means you had expectations on something and didn't meet it. That means you got disappointed, you know? Mm-hmm. So my expectations was never there, and I just saw something different. When you notice something different about somebody, and you're paying attention to them, and you say, "Damn, dude, different." And sometimes you can use it as for good, but then when they do something to really, really express themselves, then you go back and say, "Man, that motherfucker always was different." Now I see where all this other stuff was coming from. And one thing is, of course, Jimmy Butler and his hair do from this morning at the press conference. Today is media day for all of the NBA. And Jimmy Butler rolled out there with a straight perm in his head. I'm talking about get the hot comb, put it on the stove, get the I don't know what grease they put in your head when they did the hot comb back in the day. That's and they that's how that hot comb sound when it's going through.
Ultra Sheen.
That's work. No, you got to promote Ultra Sheen on that thing. Ultra Sheen wasn't even out back then. I don't think.
On boy. Did you see the picture of this dude, man?
Dude, this is Jimmy Butler, guys. This is not photoshopped.
And then Jimmy, hold up, in the press conference, he was putting his veins back like a gal.
So once again, you can see.
No, hold on. I got something for you. Hold on. Let me do you one better. It's popping up on us. It's popping.
Jimmy, last year you came out with the braids, man. What's this?
I had dreads last year.
Yeah, the dreads.
What's this?
Yeah.
This is my emotional state. One was my emotions. So this is what you get.
Yeah.
That man said he won with his emotions.
Go back.
I'm one with my emotions right now. It's coming.
Go back.
It's coming.
Jimmy, last year you came out with the braids, man. What's this?
I had dreads last year.
Yeah, the dreads.
What's
All right,
this?
now.
This is,
Now what you-
I'm asking y'all to pay attention right now. Look at nothing else but his fingernails. Right now. Pay attention to his fingernails.
Oh, they been colorful, Jimmy.
Jimmy, last year you came out with the braids.
He been had them on. He got his toenails.
dreads last year.
Ain't no telling what he got pierced.
What's
So
this?
pay attention
This
to look at
is,
his fingernail.
My emotional state. One was my emotions.
Eyebrows pierced.
This is what you get.
That man ain't on his way out the closet. That man had opened the vault.
Jimmy, last year you came out with the braids, man. What's this?
I had dreads last year.
Yeah, the dreads.
What's this?
Yeah.
This is
That's sick, Jim. That's sick. I don't like that. That's sick. That's sick.
So Jimmy Butler, get this now, and I want to tie something to it. We spent the last couple of weeks sitting there, and many of us remember I told you we one of the only races where they love doing it because for ratings and for likes and clicks that get us, and we get to going at it, comparing all of our black mega stars versus other black mega stars. And last week, the flavor of the week happened to be Usher versus Beyonce. Usher versus Beyonce, because he got picked to do the halftime show for the Super Bowl this year. So Usher, you think Jimmy Butler's hairdo is something? Let's pull up a picture of Usher hair.
I ain't got one of him. I could be able to do it now.
Tell him what Usher had on.
I ain't see him.
Usher has been photoed over the weekend at an event.
You know he overseas. He over with Fashion Week over there with them. Yeah.
Overseas, and he's at the function wearing a kilt. That's what they call it. We call it a skirt.
Russell Westbrook have had on the pant. Yeah.
Now this Usher's first sighting publicly with the skirt, with the white socks and the shoes to match the skirt. And Pharrell designed.
Yeah. Pharrell had his bag, a $2 million bag, a yellow bag.
I'm saying Pharrell Ben gave you his signal. He Ben gave you his. That was 5 years ago. Pharrell's y'all you didn't get it, and now here goes Usher.
I ain't gonna keep putting this stuff on the screen.
Jimmy Butler come out on the same 48-hour span. Now y'all can look it up. Y'all look it up. And you look at Usher, and when you look at him, you understand, I've seen guys wear that stuff and you kind of still possess your manliness. It seemed just like Jimmy Butler when you just saw the video 3 times.
The man say, I'm in touch with my.
He said, this is my emotional state.
Yeah.
So, but you think, look at how soft his voice got while wearing that hair. This is what that stuff, the whole persona. He didn't remain manly. It was a soft-spoken.
That was his sensitive side he was showing you.
His emotional state, as he quote unquote says.
Man, this man.
So when did all of our emotional states become sissified? When the hell did that happen?
Yeah, I see it. You're wrong for that, man.
Hold the phone up to the thing. Let the people see your Usher on your phone, man. Pull it over a little bit. There, you pull it on up, bring it on up to the light a little bit so they can see him. They make sure it's Usher.
Oh, that's him.
Usher sitting there.
You're wrong for that, Usher. Usher, you wrong for that one. I'm gonna put him up. I'm trying to put him up. I hope it don't mess up.
And you know what? I'm not disappointed with Jimmy Butler, but I am disappointed with Usher because I was really digging Usher's music. I'm really digging it, but Usher.
Oh, you used to like the little boy who sang, "I'm ready." Who knew I'm ready to?
No.
What's that boy name?
Tevin Campbell ain't Usher.
But wait a minute, you ain't never used to like his songs?
Tevin Campbell didn't really give you time. Like he was 14 years old when Quincy Jones got a hold of him.
Man, why you say it like that? The man got
allegedly. Oh,
damn.
There you go. Flip. Look at
yeah.
Usher got a bonnet on his head, man. A bonnet.
LV. And you got that LV on all you Louis Vuitton. Hey, I'm gonna take my Louis with me. I'm done. I'm done with y'all today, man. Oh, that's right. Jimmy, Crystal, we're finna end with this one. Crystal Wicks just said it. At the end. Crystal just hit it. There it is, right there. I'm gonna put it on the screen. And we're gonna leave it right there. That's it right there. Say no more. She ain't got to say another word.
At least R. Kelly was just turning out girls. These boys.
I said no. She said live with Diddy. That wasn't no R. Kelly.
I understand that. So at least R. Kelly was just turning out girls. These other dudes that had been
turning out dudes. Jimmy, let's get out of here, man, because we'll talk about this. Jamie Foxx and them having the naked basketball parties. Jay-Z and them having the naked basketball parties. Huh?
Posting up.
Bye, man.
Nasty ass gumps. I'm telling you, get me off of here, man. That don't make no sense, man.
We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We got to pray for these people. Hold on, let me find that button. Yeah, they nasty. They nasty.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.